arithmetic progression. So we'll be continuing with that chapter. We'll continue further. I have ended to example number 7. Now I'll start example number 8. So let's see what is example number 8. It says that find the 11th term from the last of the given AP. An AP is given 10, 7, 4 up till minus 62, and we need to find the 11th term from the last. ठीक, last से 11th term निकालना. Okay, and an AP is given. Now, in order to get the 11th term from the last, the easiest way to do it will just reverse the order of this sequence. ऐसे इसको पलटा देना. Okay, this was the last term, so I'll rewrite it as 62, then 4, 7, 10. So if we are able to find out that we need to find out 11th term from here. Okay, so in this case, the first term of the AP is minus 62. The common difference is, subtract any two consecutive terms to get the common difference. 7 minus 4, you will get 3. 7 minus 4 is equals to 3. Therefore, the common difference is 3 and the first term is minus 62. We need to find out the 11th term. So, what is the formula to find out the nth term? Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, what will be the value of n? It will be 11. Since we need to find out the 11th term is equals to a plus 11 minus 1, 10d. We will put the value of a is equals to minus 62. Okay, plus 10, and the value of d is 3. So you will get minus 62 plus 30, you will get minus the 32. Therefore, the 11th term from the last is minus 32. Let's move on to the next one. A sum of 1000 is invested at 8% simple interest per year. Okay. A 1000 rupees is invested at the rate of 8% per annum. ठीक है, इस रेट पे इसको इन्वेस्टमेंट किया गया 1000 rupees at the rate of 8% per annum. What we need to find out? Calculate the interest at the end of each year. Do this interest form an AP? If so, find the interest at the end of 30 years. Okay. We need to find out the interest at the end of 30 years. ठीक है, 1000 rupees को 1000 रुपए का इन्वेस्ट किया किस रेट पे? 8% per annum. Okay. So whether the interest that is paid every year forms an AP or not. So let's see. For 1 year, first year, what will be the simple interest? SI will be, what is the formula to find out SI? P into R into T upon 100. ठीक है, तो एक साल के लिए टाइम T is equals to 1. Principal amount is 1000 rupees and the rate is 8 upon 100. You will get 80 rupees. Okay, for 2 years, let's see. P into R into T upon 100. P is 1000. Rate is how much? 8. And time becomes 2 upon 100. This and this cancel out. How much you will get? 160. Then this was for 2 years. 2 years. अगर 3 साल का फाइंड करें 3 years, SI will be P into R into T upon 100. That is 240 rupees. So let's check whether the simple interest for the consecutive years forms an AP or not. ठीक है, एक साल का simple interest we have got 80 rupees. For 2 years the simple interest was 160 and for 3 years it is 240. So let's check whether it forms an AP or not. So the interest for 1 year is 80. For 2 years it is 160. Then 240 and so on. So we need to check whether it forms an AP or not. So let's see. It will form an AP if and only if the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant. है ना? किसी भी दो consecutive terms का अगर difference constant है, then it forms an AP. So let's see. 160 minus 80. How much you'll get? 80. 240 minus 160. Again 80. Therefore, the simple interest forms an arithmetic progression. Now we need to find out what will be the interest at the end of 30 years. Okay, it means that we need to find out the 30th term of this sequence. We need to find out the 30th term of this sequence. So T30, what is the formula to find out the nth term? Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into t. What will be the value of n? It will be 30 because we need to find out the simple interest at the end of 30 years. So A is 80, sorry. A, B work. So A is 80 plus 30 minus 1, 29. And what will be D? D is 80. So how much you will get? 80 plus 2400. Okay? So at the end of 30 years he has to pay how much simple interest? 2400. Let's move on to the next one. Example 10. It says that in a flower bed there are 23 rose plants in the first row. Okay, in the first row there are 23 rose plants. Then 21 in the second, 19 in the third, and so on. Okay. There are 5 rose plants in the last row. In the last row there are 5 rose plants, and we need to find out how many rows are there in the flower bed. We need to find out how many rows are there in the flower bed. Okay. पहली रो में कितने हैं? 23. In the next row it is 21, 19, and so on. And in the last row, the number of plants are 5. Okay. So nth term is given. If I suppose that this is the nth term of this given sequence, and it also denotes the last term. So t nth term of this sequence is 5. This series is an AP, isn't it? Because 21 minus 3, how much you get? Minus 2. 19 minus 21, again minus 2. Therefore, A is 23 and D is minus 2. So we'll apply the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. We need to find out the value of n. A is 23. Let's place it. Then n minus 1 and D is how much? D is minus 2 equals to 5. This 23 you take to the right hand side. You will get n minus 1 into minus 2, 5 minus 23. Now 23 minus 5, how much you will get? 23 minus 5 minus the 18. So you will get n minus 1 into minus 2 equals to minus 18. This minus and minus cancel out. N minus 1 is equals to 18 upon 2, that is 9. So you will get n is equals to 10. N is equals to 10. Therefore, how many rows are there? There are 10 rows. And this 5 number of plants are in 10th row. 10th row में कितने plants होंगे? There will be 5 plants in the 10th row and the total number of rows are 5. Let's move on to the next one. Check. The options are given that which one of the following is its 30th term. So let's find out its 30th term. So 30th term, A plus 29D. Okay, what is the value of A? A is 10 plus 29, and what is the value of D? 7 minus 10. 7 minus 10, how much you will get? Minus the 3. Okay, so 10 minus 87, you will get minus the 77. So the option number C is given minus 77. So this will be your correct answer. Okay, let's move on to the second part of second question. That is the 11th term of the given sequence. Second part देखते हैं. How to do this one? That's it. Second part. An AP is given and we need to check, find out its 11th term. Minus 3, then minus 1 by 2, then 2 is. And we need to check its 11th term. We need to find out its 11th term. Okay? An AP is given, we need to find out its 11th term. What is the value of A of this AP? First term is minus 3 and the common difference, subtract any two consecutive terms, that is subtract this from this, either subtract this from this or subtract this from this, any one of you can take. So minus 1 upon 2 minus 3. I have subtracted minus 3 from minus 1 upon 2. So let's see what I get. I'll get minus 1 upon 2 plus 3. Let's take LCM. Minus 1 plus 6. How much you get? You will get 5 by 2. Therefore, the common difference is 5 by 2. Okay, so we have got the first term and also we have got the common difference. Let's find out its 11th term. T11 equals to a plus 10d. 11 minus 1 into d. 11 minus 1 is 10. Okay, a is minus 3. Chalo rakhte hain minus 3 plus 10 and the value of d is 5 by 2. 5 by 2. 2 5s are 10. Minus 3 plus 5 5s are 25. How much you will get? You will get 22. Therefore, the 11th term of this KB is 22. Let's check the options. So, option number B is correct. Option number B is correct. It is given 22. Therefore, the 11th term of this sequence is 22. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. So, question number 3. First part. We need to find out the missing term of the sequence. 2. Then a column is given to find its value. Okay. So this is an AP and AP is given. We need to find out its second term. This is the first term, second term and third term. Okay. So second term is not known to us. So let us find out the second term. What is given? Third term is given. T3 is given 26. And the value of A is given how much? A is the first term. A is given 2. And T3 is given 26. So we'll apply the formula. T3 is equals to A plus 2D. A plus n minus 1 into D. What will be the value of n? N will be 3. So A plus 3 minus 1, that is 2 into D equals to 26. Okay. Let's put the value of A to get the value of D. 2 plus 2D equals to 26. 2D equals to 24. And D is equals to 12. So we have got the value of D. If I add D in the first term, obviously I will get the second term, है ना? अगर पहला term में हम D add कर देंगे, if we add the common difference in the first term, we will get the second term. So 2 plus 12, 40. Therefore, the second term will be 40. Let's see third part. Okay, now this is the first term. Therefore, the value of A is 5. Second term T2 is not known to us and T3. T2 or T3 पता नहीं है. T4, this is the fourth term. So T4 is given 9 current 1 upon 2. This is given in mixed fraction. We will convert it into fraction. Now this will be T4 will be A plus 3D. 9 2s are 18 plus 1 19 upon 2. We'll put the value of A. A is equals to 5. We'll put here. We'll get 5 plus 3D equals to 19 upon 2. So 3D equals to 19 upon 2 minus 5. Take LCM 2. 19 minus 5 is 10. That is 9 upon 2. So 3D is equals to, we have got 9 upon 2. 3 3s are 9. D is equals to 3 by 2. So we have got the value of D is equals to 3 by 2. Now we will put in D equals to 3 by 2 to get the values of T2 and T3. ठीक है, तो T2 निकालना है. T2 क्या होगा? A plus D. Put the value of A. A is 5 and D is how much? D is 3 by 2. LCM 10 plus 3 13 upon 2. Then T3 also. Let's find out T3. T3 will be A plus 2D. A is 5, 2 and D is how much? It's 3 by 2. 2 and 2 cancel out. 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. Therefore T3 is 8. So we have got the second term as well as the third term. Let's move on to the next one. That is the last fifth one. Fourth one you do it by yourself. Second fifth part. Third is missing. Third is missing. Fourth is missing and fifth is missing. Then the sixth term is minus 22. So we need to fill these gaps. Fill in the blanks, isn't it? Now first term is not known in this case. Now this is first term. This is second term. This is third. This is fourth. This is fifth. And this is sixth. So second term, that is T2 is known, 38, and sixth term, that is T6 is equals to minus 22. So you will be getting two equations, one from this and one from this, and then we will calculate the values of A and D. And once the values of A and D are known, we can find out the arithmetic progression, any term of the progression. Okay, so we'll apply the formula a plus n minus 1 into d. So we'll get a plus d is equals to 38. This is equation number 1. Apply the same formula here, a plus n minus 1. Matlab 6 minus 1, 5, d equals to minus the 22. We'll be solving both these equations. Let us place this equation here, a plus d equals to 38. Let us subtract. So a and a cancel out. 5d minus d, you will get 4d. And both these negative will be added up. 8 to 10 carry 1 minus the 60. 4 ones are 4, 4 fives are 20. So you will get d is equals to minus the 15. So we have got the value of d. D is equals to minus 15. Now we will put d equals to minus 15 in this equation to get the value of a. ठीक है, चलो इसमें रखते हैं. तो a plus d is equals to minus 15. So it will be negative minus 15 equals to 38. So a is equals to 38 plus 15. So we'll get a is equals to 53. So we have got the first term as 53 and the common difference as minus 15. Therefore this term, this blank will be 53. चलो इसको fill up करें. This will be 53. Now d is minus 15. So this is the third term. So how to calculate the third term? T3 is equals to a plus 2d. Isn't it? A की वैल्यू कितनी है? A is 53 plus 2 and d is minus 15. So how much you will get? 53 minus 30. How much you will get? 23. So this will be 23. Okay. Similarly, we will find out A4 also, fourth term. Fourth term A is 53 and D is minus 15. Okay. Let me rub this one. So let us find out the fourth term. So T4 is equals to A plus 3D. The value of A is how much? A is 53. Okay. And D is minus 15. How much you will get? 53 and this will be 53 is a 45. Now we will subtract 53 minus 45, 8. So you will get 8. Therefore the fourth term is 8. Similarly, you can find out the fifth term by applying a plus 4d. Let's move